to the EasyRoughEstimator.com how to make a project drawing. Right now we're down here in the basement, in the man cave basement. As you can see, this is a big space, and we are going to learn how to make a drawing. What you want to do is define your project area, and you want to take it wall by wall and get a linear footage of each wall, so the length of every wall around the outside of the room. You want to get some graph paper, and you want to use this is an architectural ruler. You don't have to use this, you can just use a regular ruler, but it gives you the different scales on here, so that may be helpful as well. And then you can see we've laid this drawing out, and we've given it two profiles. So there's a profile with this angle with all the measurements that lay out with concern: 22 feet 6 inches, the I-beam, 10 feet, 11 feet. All these measurements that are profiling this way are read from this profile here. And then the other profile is this area here, entertainment area, 30 feet, 9 feet 6 inches, 4 feet, so on. And so there's only two profiles, this way and this way. If you start writing things on this side and on this side from this angle, it makes the drawing confusing. So you want to try to make it as simple as possible. And what we do is, here's our measurements all the way around the outside of the drawing. So this is our project area, and we've defined it as such. And then what we've done is we've gone in and also kind of defined some inner areas and come up with some square footages. This area is 160 square feet. This area here is 140 square feet. This area here is 26 square feet. This area here is 159.5 square feet. This area here, of course, is 118.5 square feet. We add them all up and we get a total square footage of 604 square feet. And so that is the existing basement area. And we defined our scale. Our scale is 1/2 inch equals 1 foot. Okay, and we use that on our scale, and we lay the existing basement out as such. Now, if we are going to do a demo on a wall, what we are going to do is use slash marks, and we're going to do slash marks as like this. This is the wall that we're going to reframe, so we're going to take this wall out, and then we would be able to measure the wall from this end to this end, which is 9 feet 6 inches, and it's 8 feet high. So this would be, you multiply that together, and you would get your square footage of wall that would come out, that would be demoed out. Any other things that we would demo? Let's say we would strip some wall board off the wall. So we would want to highlight that area. Again, we use a red pencil so that it's a different color than the drawing. Normally we would use a pencil to draw this out. I've used a marker so it shows up a little better so you can see it. But again, these are minor details, but you can use different colors that help show up and define areas a little better. So there's we're going to strip the wall from this mark to the corner, from that corner to where the beam is, and so all that wall board is going to come off. Now just keep in mind too, whenever you take wall board off, you want to put wall board back on. But it helps you, and you can measure that and get your square footage of what's coming off and then what would go back on. So I would do two drawings. This is my existing basement drawing, and my second drawing is going to be what's going to go back in place. Okay? And so this is the existing basement. That's where I'm going to do on my demo, all the things that are coming out. And then this is my new drawing, or my new plan of what is actually going to go in. Now I went ahead and drew, it's up to you, but I drew some furniture things in here to kind of give an idea of a placement and what areas are going to be used as the entertainment area, the wet bar area. And a couple things to note. You want to also locate these stack drains, and so you know how far it's going to be, so you can calculate any drain line tie-ins. So I've got a sink, wet bar sink that's going right here, and my drain line is going to tie back into this stack drain right there. So I need to know the linear distance from the sink to the stack drain for my entry in the plumbing section. And again, I've defined, here's a step up. There's a little note here. I went ahead and calculated this out. There's 60 square feet of ceramic tile that's going to go in the wet bar area. We've also got a measurement on the counter. There's some definitions of cabinets that may go in there as well. You don't have to get that detailed. If you know those things, that's fine. Write them in. If you don't, that's fine too. You can just write in what's going back in and get a linear footage, and that's fine. Again, we've drawn in some different things in different areas that kind of define it. Now this would be, again, if you're putting up a new framed wall, which this is what this is going to be. We tore the other wall out. We reframed a new wall, and this wall is going to go in, and I like to, again, color those new walls in with, this is a doorway. You can leave that open, and you can see the two doors in there. And then you have an idea of what is new and what is existing. Everything else is existing. Now remember, we also stripped this wall, so if you're going to put a new wall board in, you can highlight that as well. So along this corner, this is going to be new wall board that's going in, whether it's drywall or plasterboard, or again, according to what project and what would relate to your project. That's what would go back in. And so when you highlight it with the red, that helps define it a little better, and you don't tend to forget it that is a new area that we're adding in with framing. And so these are some tips that should help you, again, to define the different areas with your project. And this is what you're going to need to do for EasyRoughEstimator.com, and this is how you would make a project drawing. And good luck to you, and I know you can do it.